All right. How are you guys feeling today? I'm sorry, how are you guys feeling today? Oh, yeah. Okay. So, you guys, we are so lucky this morning to have these fine people behind me playing. They're some of the best in the whole world. Best in the whole world. This is Mickey Yamanaka on the piano. Can you say hi, Mickey? And on the bass, one of the busiest guys I've ever known. This is Yasushi Nakamura on the bass. Can you say hi, Yasushi? And an amazing drummer. This is Alan Mednard. Say hi, Alan. And my name's Nick, and I play the trombone. How about the drums? Who plays the drums? Oh yeah, there's always a lot of drummers. And who plays the trombone? Yeah. My name. You play trombone? What's your name? All right, Sean. You're my new best friend. My only best friend? Yeah, that's probably true. So today, what we're going to do is play some music for you guys. We're going to talk to you a little bit about jazz and kind of how it's changed over the years and what it means to play jazz and what it means to play different styles of jazz. Does anybody know where geographically in the United States that jazz was developed as a music? You guessed Mississippi. Does anybody else think Mississippi? Who thinks Mississippi? Show your hands. Show of hands. A couple people. Anywhere? Any other guesses? Are there any other guesses? Yes. New Orleans? Who else thinks New Orleans? Does anybody else have a guess? Well, we're going to take you guys all the way back to New Orleans here and play one of the most famous tunes from there. Did you guys think that those first two songs that we played, did they sound really the same or did they sound anything different? Different, right? So, band, could we play the first song? Play I Mean You, just play the groove of that song. And I want you guys to watch what everybody's doing. Watch what Yasushi's doing on the bass, what Alan's doing on the drums, and what Mickey's doing on the piano. So just listen to this. 1, 2. So that's that. And then what about the last song? You guys play the groove from the last song? Saints? 1, 2. All right, so what was the difference? What was the difference? Were they playing the same thing? No, right? They weren't playing the same thing. What were the differences? What did we hear that was different? Yes, the drums beat. So what was different about the drummer's beat? It was louder? I don't know if it was louder. Or was he playing the same instrument? Yeah. Which instrument was he doing it on? Yeah, so on the first song he was playing this. What's this called? A cymbal. Yeah, and that, what is that called? The snare drum. So he was focusing on playing the snare drum. And why in New Orleans would he focus on playing on the snare drum? Well, it's because that music started off as street music and they used to play it walking down the road. And so to do that, they would have to, it came out of like, does anybody know John Philip Sousa? That name sound familiar? It's like, yeah, it's like band music. It's like marches. etc., right? So it came from that, and it came from the guys in New Orleans are like, that's pretty lame. I'm gonna do my own thing, and so they ended up with something like that sounds like a street beat. What does it mean to improvise? 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 What does it mean to make it better? That's a good answer. What do you think? You're at it. In music, that's what it means. Yeah, exactly. It means we hear and think of our own notes to play and play them. Yeah.
Play whatever comes to mind and hope it sounds good.
To play whatever comes to mind and hope it sounds good. I like that. But yeah, exactly. And just like when I'm asking you right now, hey, what does it mean to do this? Or hey, what's this? Or when you're answering the questions, you're improvising the answer, right? You're thinking about maybe what the right answer is, and then you're saying what it is. You're improvising. You didn't come in here knowing what questions I was going to ask you or what was going to happen today, other than maybe that you were going to hear jazz music. You didn't know what songs. And so when we get up on stage and we're playing, we're listening to one another and trying to tell a story, do something interesting, and we improvise our own thoughts on all of these tunes. And we've done that on each song so far. And so something that's really cool about playing the trombone is that we get to use all these different things called mutes. And so what mutes do is they change the sound, right? So what we have here, this is called a pixie mute, this thing. I'm going to stick it in the bell. And then this is a plunger, a regular old toilet plunger. So the cool thing about this is that you can make different sounds. It sounds kind of like a voice. One, two, three. started working on some new music because they were bored. They wanted to find something more challenging to play. So they went from playing swing music for dances, like we were talking about, playing the swing music, and then they're on the bus, and then they're in the hotel, and they're developing this new music. And this happened in the 40s, so we're moving from the 30s to the 40s. And in the 40s, we're talking about bebop. Yeah, it's pretty fast, pretty hard. Yeah.
You guys were playing in eighth notes.
We were playing eighth notes. That's right. That's right. We were playing eighth notes. The melody has eighth notes, it has 16 notes, and triplets. Bebop. See, it's all right there. Bebop is in the name. It's in the song. Who was the first person to ever play jazz? That's a great question. I can tell you what the popular answer is. Just, and what the history books will say is that it was quote unquote invented by a trumpet player in New Orleans named Buddy Bolden, right around 1898 or 1899, right at the turn of the 20th century. Something that's been in the music since the very beginning is the blues. My man over here was asking about the blues, right? And so that's something that's been in the music forever. And so we're gonna send you guys off with one more tune. We're gonna play a blues for you right now. And the blues is an integral part of jazz. You can't get rid of it. They're intertwined inextricably. So thank you guys so much for listening today. You've been a great audience.